Yeah, I'm not, lock up in my head, not yours. I'm not really sure what the overall plan for today is, because there's still a few things that I need. Like, I've yet to find a proper saw. A watch I was supposedly able to just make? I didn't really realize that was a thing. Maybe? Somewhere, like, it required a bit of skill. I'm not sure where it was, or what it was. But somebody mentioned that. With just, like, some of the scrap electronics that I can do. Let's dismantle watch. That's makeshift stuff. Dismantle the watch. Add timers to stuff, but that's... Yeah, I need that. That's for, like, make a timer and then add a timer onto a thing. I don't know if I can actually make a watch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that'd be. But it'd be cool to be able to tell the time and set alarms and everything, because my dude's sleep schedule is still, I'm pretty sure, completely wild. Maybe we're a little bit on track nowadays. I don't know. I do know that he's a bit fat, and we put together a weight bag for him to just, like, carry and run around with. Just a bit of charcoal in it is all. I've got the looting bag on with the big hiking bag. Using a crowbar. Which looks like... Does the little star up there tell me its condition? Why is there so much stuff on the floor? Well, for the longest time I didn't have the carpentry skill to make boxes or anything like that, so I didn't have anywhere to store things, but now I suppose I could. Unusable wood, which I'm not convinced is actually unusable. A couple axes on the ground to use. The spears, which turned into be just absolute garbage. They die in like a hit. The fire extinguisher, I suppose, could go onto the shelf here. Might be okay. Maybe. So how was lunch? Lunch? Kind of breakfast. Was pretty good though. Can't complain. Basically slightly salted raw pork and some crazy bread thing with cheese and bacon that looks like it had a bit of an event when baking. It was a bit all over the place, but was tasty. Raw pork, yeah, right? That's something that you probably shouldn't be eating, but, well, there we are. I bought it and I put it in my face. And that's just that. Are we okay just to head out? Like, probably grab a little bit of food. I think we're okay to just head out. Sausage? Yeah, it was like in sausage form. Would keep the fire extinguisher in the open. You don't want to be looking for an emergency. Well, yeah, that is true. I'll keep it on the ground. I'll go up there. It's on the ground in front of the shelf. That's fine. Yeah, Medverse. Yeah, that stuff. That's the one. Not like I bought just like a kilogram of pork and just, you know, started shoving handfuls of it into my mouth. That's not okay to do. So, food. I don't remember if I had a whole lot left over. Apparently I've got a bowl of soup here. And that's it. Okay, well, I'll have half of that, I suppose. The other half for dinner. We'll probably cook when we get back too. Let's see what I can put together for that. Also, congrats on the marriage thing. Yeah, thank you. A marriage, I got health insurance, I passed my exam. It's been a wild couple of weeks. It has been nonstop. That's why, like, the YouTube channel's basically been on pause. The streams haven't been going on because it's been just literally every day, constant, all the time. Oh, God. Sunday driver. Remind me to never ever get Sunday driver ever again. So I'm fluent in German now. No. No, if you talk about the train, maybe. I understand some things about the train. And also weekdays and numbers. It was only A1, it's like the most bare bones basic stuff. Lock up on mine, not yours. But, oh my god, why is there so many zombies? What the fuck happened? It's nice though having it all done, because there were so many unknowns for what needs to happen, and what all we need to get together, and how it has to be presented, and in what order, because you look online for this stuff, and it's... Man, you get so many varying amounts of what you need to have happen and what you need to do and when and where. I think online they just tell you just generally everything possible that you would need, potentially under all circumstances, but nobody's situation is that wild that they need all of that stuff. So for us so far, it's just been a shitload of preparing and then just boom, 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 getting everything done. How's Mrs. Krugdudsky doing? She looks pretty comfy. She's doing fine. It's a load off of both of our shoulders having it all happening finally. Lock up on mind again. At least it gave you some time to catch up on Minecraft. Hello, Amy. How you doing? I hadn't even checked into Discord all... Unpleasantly hot. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Haven't even been checking in on Discord really recently, so if there's any new news with you or anything, I don't know it. Hope things are going pretty well with you. Last I knew, it seemed to be going pretty good for you, Amy. How was it explaining to the authorities my source of income? I don't have an income. I'm not allowed to work. What are you talking about, Solus? I am just a houseman. I'm just checking out this general area. I was told that there's like a storage warehouse thing to the southwest, but I don't know where that is. I don't really care to know exactly. I think this is like a massive prison. Ooh, got the lock up. Welcome to Prison Town, population hell. Population warm as hell. Remind me to change my pants when I get back. Oh. Oh. Remind me to generally clean myself. What the fuck? I'm disgusting. Okay, and that... Okay. That's cool, it tells you that it's... Cool, it tells you that it's dropping. Yeah, let's not. I don't know what this is or why it is, but it's not what I'm after. And there's a... Please start. There's a bunch of them coming. This way, guys. This way. Oh, gosh. But yeah, genuinely, I'm not really allowed to work at all currently, because I don't have a visa that allows that. By default, the Schengen visa just allows me to stay here and just visit and hang out for like touristy stuff and things. So when it comes to income, I don't currently have any. None of that matters right now. But as soon as I get the extended temporary residence visa thing, I'll be able to work a small job. So that's nice. That'll be a headache for another day, I think. Okay, so does this count as off-road? No, it doesn't. Oh my god, territory I can actually drive around in. Yeah, my headlights are busted. Alright. In vans, your character can get a bit hot, like it matters between vehicles. Didn't know that. I guess because there's less windows or something, like it just traps heat extra well. But there is AC and heater I can do. I can set it to be a little bit cool. Just need to remember to turn that off. Okay, so bad idea number one. I'm going to leave the vehicle on. Yeah, hi, buddy. I tried to lure a lot of them out. Oh man, there's a bunch of people in there though, huh? Just one-handing this crowbar, so it's a bit less effective, but still working out. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm annihilating him. Okay. Well. Maybe I do turn you off. Yeah, police siren. That'd be good too. Or if it just walkie-talkie supposedly work for a nice distraction, right? Oh, hi. Let him out little by little. Hopefully the door holds for a bit. Maybe I find a watch, if only. They're all a bit slow. Okay, yeah, there's a bunch in there though. Nope. Let's go this way. Try to peel off the faster ones. Yeah, we're officially a knight now. They're at like full strength. Alright. Well. I have an idea. But it could take a minute, because there is another opening of the fence way up there. So I could like kind of cut him through that. Come on, you guys too. Let's go, let's go. Get the door closed again. Oh my god, that one's crawling so fast. It's crawling as fast as the other ones are walking. Everybody with me here. Everybody, everybody, everybody. This is when a shotgun would be handy and just get completely swarmed. Although with a high fence everywhere, that may not be so bad. But I do have... I think it's in the vehicle, the van. I do have a handgun. I'll just quickly run up. And they should get lost / distracted along the way here and just be stuck back here for a bit. And I'm completely wet out here. But I do have bath towels, which I'll quickly use to drown myself. The Luton bag I'll put away. Use the umbrella for the moment.
Another month. Hi and best wishes for you. Yen Euro Pound.
Yen Euro Pound. Thank you, Leo Fur. Welcome aboard. How you doing? Congrats on the 3-month streak. You got a promotion. Brings you up to Ensign, I think it is. I feel like my drawing myself didn't actually apply. Oh yeah, it just takes a while too. Okay. I see. Well, it brought me down from drenched, so that's good. I'm just wet, so my speed's reduced a bit. I feel like they didn't get pulled through very well at all. Yeah, there's a couple there. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think I might just get back into the van and get out of here. I don't really want to be doing nighttime stuff. There's way too much around here anyway. Kind of a cool thing to keep in mind. Oh, that turns itself off. Nice.
Wow, it's been way too long. Now that school has started, I'll make more streams. VODs are grade 2 less than 3 Yeti.
Why does he speak the emotes? Mad Dad, how you doing? Jeez, yeah, it has been a while. Hope you're doing okay. Now that school has started, you'll make more streams, though. That seems backwards to me. Well, like you're done with work, so you're back in school, and your school hours are decent enough that you can cut streams, but with work it wasn't possible, or you had a 6 to 2 job. And also, do I have a moment here? Are we clear? Can I like install a headlight or two? I think I have a minute. Thunderstorm. Yeah, and it's 7 right now for you. Okay, yeah. Cool, cool. Well, nice to see you. Hope, glad things are going well for you. Hopefully school goes alright. There we go. I can see now. Look at that. Speaking of school, got an exam tomorrow morning, so you'll need to catch up on the VODs. Enjoy everyone. Alright, Leo Fur. Good luck with the exam. Let me know how that goes. I might not be streaming tomorrow. I'm not really sure. We'll see how that goes. But next week should be generally the same schedule. It's just this week and last week were just completely insane with stuff to do. Come on, everybody move. I don't want to replace the headlights again. How'd the speech test go? Pretty okay. Passed it, so that's good. Just waiting for the certificate to get mailed. because we didn't want to stick around for a few hours and pick it up there, so we just told him, yeah, just mail it. But it hasn't showed up yet. So if it doesn't arrive today, we call them and we complain. And we scream a little bit and cry, and we see what happens then. If they don't send it, then... because, like, we're waiting on that. So if they don't send it, I guess worst case, I have to show up there in person and pick it up. I hope not. Cry in German. There's so many of them out here, just around. So I think I came down from this direction. So if I head up this way, I should bump back into generally the main road. Man, it really sucks that my dude's like basically nocturnal. Do you drive on the left there? In Germany? Nah. Germany's a right side driving thing. Which is nice. My driver's license will carry over just fine too. That's another headache I get to avoid completely because both Illinois and Kentucky are both recognized as like proper testing states for driver's license, so I don't need to retest or anything for my driver's license here. It just transfers right on over. Don't think I can. Can I just like squeeze on through here? Yeah, no problem. Just on like no, there's a bunch of states. I want to say like 21 or 22 states or something like that. There's a list you can find online. If you search for like US to Germany license drivers something or other, you can probably find it. Some of them require a small test. Some of them just it doesn't count at all whatsoever because they're just, I don't know, not trusted or something, I suppose. This is kind of the main road. This is what I'm after. Oops. Your van looks kind of bad in the front. Hey, yeah, it's fine. I think the hood's about to fly off, actually. I think it was red health a moment ago. So just a few more bumps and it should pop off, but I don't think that really affects anything much. The trunk matters. If the trunk's all dinged up, it doesn't carry as much. I like to think that my character doesn't use the accelerator, I'll just use passive drive from the automatic gearbox. We're just going at walking speed the whole time. But this will bring me... I think I want to go the other way. I've been up here before for a little while. But like this is basically just walking speed. This is me just sitting in first, not doing anything. God damn it. The one on the right, you shit. As I'm pumping the clutch or something wild like that, trying to get it to go. Look at this. I'm holding W as hard as I can. I'm pushing it a little extra harder than normal to make it, like, extra go. Come on. Get out of here, guys. You were watching Terror from the Deep VODs. Pretty far behind. Where'd you find Terror from the Deep VODs? Because I don't think I uploaded any of those onto YouTube. And I think they're old enough that Twitch got rid of them. Unless you mean just like standard YouTube Let's Play stuff. Got to the last VOD, was 6 hours long. Oh man. Yeah, okay. So there are still a few VODs kicking around then. Got in an hour and the next day was taken off. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, I mean, you didn't... Honestly, that was the type of thing where I wanted to get that finished up so I can move on to a different game. Subnautica, I think it was. I'm not really sure exactly. I think this brings me back to the prison? Is this the lumber thing? Yeah. And if I keep going this way, I bump into that farmhouse. We'll have to take another look at this in the morning, I think. You didn't miss much with the final mission, though, in the Terror from the Deep thing. It was utterly underwhelming. Because the mod pack changed a bunch of stuff with it. It seemed like it was a slightly different map. But the final part of it was just, I don't know, it was just empty. Like, still a work in progress, I suppose? It was very linear, and there was a whole lot of nothing along the way. And I kind of sort of drilled through a wall early on and kind of bumped into the final room extra early. So that doesn't help it very much. The map in this is not randomly generated, no. It'd be so good if it was. Go. I actually found my way home. Oh yeah, Krug. Yeah, Krug like soloed the final room. The loot is randomly generated, yes. The loot, however, does follow certain rules. Like if you see a bookshelf, there's going to be book-related stuff on it, naturally. But what that particular genre of loot, if you will, the category of loot, that the loot itself is different, random. Then you can have it set to respawn pretty often, or not often, or not at all if you want, or however you want it. It's quite nice. The map is quite large, yeah. If you search for PZ map, or PZ map, you can find there's an interactive map thing that you can go through and zoom around on and stuff, and you can see just how huge the map is. Like, you choose your starting town and all that, but you can still go to the other towns. Yeah, map.projectzomboid.com. Well, okay, there you are. Thank you, Roke. Quissy Fennec, gonna head out. We'll try to keep with the stream, but we'll be intermittent. That's alright, Quissy. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. The farm should be quite nice after that rain, but we might have some disease. No, no disease yet. I kind of wish I could, like, click on a farm thing and just say, like, check water levels, and it does this, like, you know, longer use load bar thing over my head, depending on how many farm plots are nearby, and just, like, flashes the ones that are maybe not so great with water. Or, you know, check for disease, and it just flashes the ones that look like they might have some form of disease. Maybe even flashing a different color if I'm decent with farming and actually know what the diseases are. Oops. That's about how I feel doing this one by one, yeah. Yeah, everything's been fine though. Loot lists are static. Yeah, that's a good one, but loot lists. Those are static. All the individual starting maps linked together with the countryside and lootable places in between. Yep. Basically, in one playthrough, you probably won't see the entire map. Like, you'd have to intentionally try really hard to loot everything. And then you've got the randomized loot and everything, and the respawning loot, that it might just... It might still just never end for you. Oh yeah. Did you... I guess it's dried. Alright. Nice. And since it is like one use per level of wet, I guess I'll take 2 bath towels. Okay. Crowbar. Back in. The bowl we can put away. Let's see about cooking something up for dinner tonight. Maybe some beans and peas with the tomato. Can opener and the cooking pot. Could also maybe see about doing flour and yeast. Oh, I need flour, yeast, the rolling pin, maybe some salt. See about doing some bread? Make bread dough. Yeah, wow, exactly. Rolling pin, water, flour, salt, and yeast. Perfect. Fill my bottle up because it seems like we're going to be using that for the yeast. Hello, Exodus. Just started a new game yesterday and you got a watch and 2 alarm clocks. You know, that's what I was saying before. Like, I typically basically start with a watch. If not... if not on my person or in furniture nearby, then on one of the first zombies I kill. Bread. Fresh uncooked. Well, that was easy. Alright. I'll bake it. Should I have made so much bread at once? I don't know. Maybe a couple of these I think I might freeze. Like, you shouldn't do that, I think, because that'll take out the yeast, but almost. Okay. Fresh bread. And then these fresh, uncooked bread, I'm just gonna freeze. Because I don't want this to not fresh, if that makes sense. And then I could just eat that. But if I had, like, meat patties and stuff, I'd be able to make burgers or so. So I'll put a bread in the fridge, I guess. I don't know. Bake then freeze. I don't know if it matters at all in this game. We'll see. We'll experiment. Look in kitchens to find cooking timer or bedrooms to find an alarm clock. Yeah, but I'm just not finding any. I don't know. Worst luck ever, I guess. Alright, so cooking pot. We're going to open up those cans. Oh, that was a tricky one to open. And we'll go with soup or a stew. Maybe we go for a stew this time. It's just tomatoes and peas. The bell pepper can't go into it, but I'm not really sure where it's finding bell pepper to go into there in the first place. Must be in the fridge. So, tomatoes. Peas. I got beans that I can't seem to do anything with, but oh well. Add the salt to spice. Add pepper as spice, of course. Can I add chips? I don't have a whole lot of, like, raw ingredients. I'm gonna have to do a lot more kitchen stuff, I think. Well, it's a basic stew, but you know what? That's what I made. Mad Dad, you gotta take off. It's fun to catch the stream. Have fun all. Yeah, nice seeing you, Mad Dad. Thanks for stopping in. Always nice. Have a good one. Fridge right there. The bread I'll keep on me. We could maybe nibble on the bread or something. We'll freeze the stew. And then we'll just nibble on the bread. How you doing? Yeah, that'll be a while. Alright. Ludenbeck can probably go back on secondary. And we wait for this to one day finish. Not the greatest, only 35 hunger, 40 thirst. But we'll just pour it into 2 bowls this time instead of 4. And that'll be good enough. So pot away. The fresh stew. Refrigerate it, that'll be dinner. We'll nibble on the bread throughout the day. Umbrella primary? Ludenbach secondary? We'll see about it. It's a bit risky. But we'll see. And we'll drive up to... I guess the neighborhood off to the west a little bit. Is the oven still on? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I turned it off. But I did forget once before. I was just going around and thought, huh, the oven's glowing orange. That's strange. And it had been on for basically a day. Yeah, no, we're okay. Almond bread sounds good. I've had walnut bread. Walnut bread's pretty tasty. Almond bread are probably pretty good too, though. Peckish again. We'll see about checking out the houses off in this direction, seeing what they've... Because I think there's... Actually... Were there houses? I don't think there were houses this way, actually. Well, let me turn around. We'll head up to the east area. Because some of those houses, I definitely only looted the garages, and I left it at that. Really tasty and smells slightly of almond extract. Oops. Rip mailbox. You know what? How about this also? Instead of going up there again, I'll check down here. So I need to add on the VRB screen a broken mailbox for completing Project Zomboid? Maybe. I don't know. There's a house, there's a house. I don't think I've been down here at all. And they're all stuck behind a big fence, so we're okay, I think. Or maybe just this completely trashed mail van. It's wrapped around the tree. Yeah, the hood's all fucked and the right headlight's out. Again. But it's generally okay. Can't wait for the day that the brakes suddenly go out and I can no longer stop the vehicle. I'm a Sunday driver, so the collision shouldn't be too bad anyway, but... I forgot to wash my clothes. They're still bloody and dirty. Unless the rain cleaned them? No. I'll dismantle that. Lock up a mine again. Oh, hi guys. You're hiding in the bathroom around the corner. Sneaky. This is happening more and more often. I will... Well, not sheet rope. Really just rip that. Ripped sheets. We'll hang on to those. They're a useful thing to have. Especially if I never find an axe, then I'll need to have some sort of a binding material for the sharp rock and the branch or something like that, and the sheets work for that. Strawberry radish, a baking pan. I don't know if I need a baking pan. I think I already have one. Coffee, dish towel, rolling pin. Dish towel also works to dry myself a little bit. A van wrapped around the tree with watch wanted posters falling out the back. That's a bit complicated with that art style. Yeah, another bowl, never know. Chips, sure. Potato seeds, more chips, I guess. I've got like 20 bags of chips. I'm gonna be the most unhealthiest Project Zomboid character ever. My character capacity is gonna be 2. Sweater. Don't need a sweater. We're currently hot, so I think we're already in spring/summer. And that's that house. Let's loot the one down here first. Busy gotta go to class. If I'm still alive when you get out, you'll be back. I will probably not be alive when you get back, unless your class is really short. We do have to head out after I stream, and I'd like to get back kind of sort of not when dinner's been done and sitting and waiting. So I might end the stream just like 10-15 minutes early. Look how slow she is. She's getting slower. Alright, your turn. Good try. God, they're so slow. It's like tortoises in Rimworld. You never know when the attack's over. They're still walking from across the map at you. I mean, at least expected, wham! Some asshole gets his neck ripped out by a tortoise because the damn thing learned to jump, apparently. Man. I'll take your keys. Don't think I need them. Take your key. A watch would be cool. If I can find a watch. Nobody in this goddamn town needs to know the time, apparently. I think I'll start leaving the cooking pots, though. I definitely have enough of those. I don't think I'll be getting that many meals ready. I don't know what I need here. Foraging, though? Foraging I'm past. I've also already read fishing for beginners. I think I've already got first aid for beginners. I think I've also got. I guess I'll just grab them. I'm spooked, but I don't know by what. Oh, there. Come on, lady.